Hello, my favorite teachers. This is my 5th time recording this video. I am recording from home. I always record at school, but today is my day off, and I wanted to get this video out because some teachers are starting to plan, so I wanted to make sure that you had this available to you. And since I'm recording from home, I am continuously messing up. But being as though this is my 5th time, it is going to be my final time. You will get it with all the flaws. So let's jump right in again. Your first time, but hey, I'm not counting. All right, this is what we're using for lesson plans. You're going to go on here. You want to bookmark this page and save it. Okay. I want to show you the options you have for doing your lesson plans. 3rd grade, they have chosen to have one plan book. As you see, it says Katie Wheeler is the person who is the keeper of the grades, the lessons. And it says 3rd grade plan book. However, when you go into it, you're going to see, I might have to go to our old one because they haven't set up anything. Okay. I knew this. This happened the last time, and yet I have done it again. Go back to 23-24, Katie Wheeler. Have to go to an old date. They have stuff in May. So fun. So, as you can see, they have reading, vocabulary, writing. They also have math and social studies. So what they have done is whoever was responsible, so they chose, like if Katie is doing the reading, she put it on this same document. Then Peg came in and she added the math to it. And then Jessica came in and added the social studies or writing. However you all are doing it, you choose, but they're choosing to use one plan book. The other genius thing that they did, which I suggest everyone do, is they shared their plan book with Lori. That way, if they're ever absent or if there's ever a sub and they need Lori to show the sub, she has access to the plan book. That's one option, one plan book. Everybody contributes to it. Whatever you agree is who's planning what. The other option is to do it which 4th and 5th grade will do. Like Robin has science here, then Wendy's going to have another tab with ELA, and Daniela will have the math one. So it's going to be all separate. You can choose to do that in any grade. So, for example, kindergarten, if Catherine's going to do ELA, if Heidi's going to do math, and then Rainy's going to do social studies, if that's the way they're going to do it. If they each want a separate one, but they all can look at it. When you get on, you will be able to see everyone's plan books in your grade level and all the other grade levels. My request for you is that you actually name your plan book what it is. So, for example, 3rd grade, this is their plan book, 3rd grade. But if you're doing ELA, please put ELA, and then the other teachers put the subjects. Like she put science. You don't have to put your name because that's going to come up there anyway. So put your subject area, like Jennifer has media, John has physical education. So I ask that you do that. Lizzie, I think Joanne, and Diana Jones, I think you all just have to sign in, and I think then it will connect you to the team that you're assigned to. For Lara and Claudia and Kayla and Rainey, you have to accept the invite that I sent you, and it will connect you to the team, and you all can start playing around with it. So that can be our next step. Once you get it, it's going to say set up a plan book, and you're going to say yes, and you're going to create a plan book. It's going to walk you step by step. And if you think, I don't know what to choose, it doesn't matter because you can edit it once you choose it. Okay, so let me see if, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I have to go out of this. Create a plan book. That's what I wanted to do. What do you want to call your plan book? I remember I said if we could call it by a subject. So I'm just going to do math enrichment because I am doing that. 24-25. I'm planning weekly, Monday through Friday. That's the type of schedule. Even if you do the monthly schedule for specialists who have the option, you still have to choose weekly. Create my plan book. So you will get this. Let's make some classes. Okay, next. Added classes. Add a class. Okay, I'm going to add a class. What's my class? I have... first I have to pick a color. Let's pick pink, of course. So I'm going to have second grade. And I'm going to add another class. Let's make that one green. And let's make that third grade. And I can add more classes if you want to add more subjects. If you want to social studies, science, all your different things. Or if you're only responsible for 2, put what you have and then hit next. Oh, I'm going to add another one. And just for example's sake. Let's call this one teacher meetings. Okay. And now I'm going to hit next. And then it says you can rearrange it and you can slide however you want. I'm going to go to adjust my schedule. And so you could drag up. So like if Monday, I do third grade first, Tuesday, I have meetings first, whatever day you have, you can switch it around. Okay. And then it could be whatever. I'm going to leave it this way because it doesn't matter. All right. Choose templates. All of these templates, if you're having a hard time choosing, no worries. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to choose this one and you can change it later. But I'm just going to choose that because it has most of what I want. Yay. Keep it going. Edit templates. So I can change it now if I don't want that one from all of them. So I can choose from gallery, create my own, or use a blank one. I am going to, so for this one, let's just change this one. I want to create my own. And so what do I want? I want to add a card, a text card. I wanted to say notes. Add another card that says follow up. Whatever you want it to say. If you want to add a card to say homework, done. All right. So now we have that. And because that's my new template, excuse me. Oh, I want to change the name of it. I didn't change the name. So change it up here. This is my example. I'm just going to name it that. You might want to name it my first choice, whatever you want to call it. So now that I've done that, what if I say, oh, I want second grade to have that? If I change it, I can now go down here. That's one of my templates. I can use the example template and it changes it. Or I can use the flexible one. But what if I still want to edit or whatever? I can. So maybe I don't want 3 activities. Let's delete one of them jokers. Now I only have 2 and wrap up. And if I want to add something to it, add text. What if I want to add? I don't know. I'm going to write I don't know. So now done. What did I forget to do again? Let's change it. Edit it, not change it. Because I added those things, I want to change the title of it. This was another example. That's what I'm changing it to. Done. So now this one is my example. This is another example. I want to change this one to another example one. I could do that, create my own, whatever. The options are endless. Now I'm going to start planning. Super. Now I have all of these things which I can choose from. And say I'm looking at it now and I'm like, you know what? I really don't like that. I'm going to change this one. I'm going to delete this card because I don't want this on here. And you could do that week to week, or you could save it as a new template altogether. The choice is yours. One thing I want to point out is under standards, right here it says search and add. Search, state. We live in Florida. And the subject, we're going to pick social studies. And I'm going to pick, let's pick kindergarten. Kindergarten, let's look at some define examples of rules, because that's going to be at the beginning of the year. And explain the purpose of the rules. Yes. Character, I'm going to choose all of these because this is what we're going to be doing the first weeks of school. So then up here it says close and return to lesson. Now, those are the standards we're going to be doing. I'm going to get my objective in here. To follow the community covenant. Yes. I don't know why it says standards twice. I'm not sure. So I'm going to delete this. Yes, delete it. And then I can put some activities. Be nice. My second activity. Be kind. I don't know. Wrap it up. Take a test. Now, I'm done. I move on. If I'm doing this same thing every day, there is a way that I can copy, bump, erase, full screen, copy, and I want to put it here, paste, paste, there we go. Now, all right, lesson's done because I'm doing that lesson more than one day. So I just copied and paste. I also want to put it, I'm going to do the same thing for second grade. So I'm going to paste. All right. And so it'll be the same thing. Done. So many more options and things you can play around with. If I just want to focus on what am I doing today, I can look at that. Even though I didn't put anything, let me go back to where it's actually words. Oh, then I can just look at what I'm doing that day. If I want to look at the whole month, I can see that I'm not doing jack in here, but I can go through and look. I don't remember where I wrote something. Oh, Wednesday, July 24th. Apparently the only day I have work. Haha. Anyway, focus, Dana. The unit you don't have to do ahead of time. As you can see, so you see, this shows you the days that I wrote something. You see the little dots. So if you are a unit planner, you can name your unit and you can start to build it out, and you can use that for next year. This might be especially helpful for social studies. Not so much for everything else, but some things, but you can use it. But that's like, you don't do it ahead of time. This is something that gets filled in and then you have it. All right, so let's go back. I don't know. What other questions do you have? Just play around with it. Again, share with your TA. Ask me questions. Lesson plans will be due the Friday at noon for the following week. All of this will be in writing and shared with you during back to school week, but I am dropping that little nugget now so that you will know in case you want to start planning ahead of time. The first lesson plans aren't due until August 29th for the following week. We'll talk more about it later. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your summer. See you on August 5th.